Hey, if you're in the auto body industry, whether you be a painter, a body man, a porter, a detailer, an estimator, or if you do outside sales, if you're on any kind of commission, or if you just run your own business, and this can apply to any industry, it can apply to anybody, really. But I'm speaking to more technicians, but listen to what I gotta say. You might be in a whole different industry. You might be in real estate. You might be in construction. Whatever the case, this will also apply to you in some way. Okay, so in business owners or even individuals operate under two ways, right? They're either operating under like a scarcity, like they're always in a rush and they're always like kind of like living paycheck to paycheck. That's scarcity. When you live paycheck to paycheck, that you're living under scarcity. You're living under fear that you're gonna lose your apartment. You're operating under fear you're gonna lose your car because you haven't made the payment. You're operating under fear because you need to hurry up and pay your light bill, right? And what it does, it puts stress on you. All this worry, it puts stress on you, and it actually releases a hormone that could be very harmful. So you want to be careful of that. The faster you can make the transition from scarcity to confident, you're gonna see your energy level increase. You're gonna see your confidence increase. And so the way you're gonna make this transition is you need to start to be more disciplined with yourself and start to put some money aside. Whether it be like just to hide your money somewhere, like in a mutual fund, a savings account, or just even if you can find someone that you can trust and say, you know what, out of my paycheck, I'm gonna give you X amount and just hold it for me. And don't let me spend it unless it's like a major emergency, okay? And you just kind of keep doing this. It's gonna take some time and it's gonna take some really some discipline to do it. But I guarantee you, once you start to make this transition from scarcity to having more confidence, you want to make this transition. Once you make that transition, I guarantee you, you're gonna be more confident in your walk. You're gonna be more confident because you're not gonna be so stressed out. You're not gonna be rushing through trying to get jobs done because you need to hurry up and get paid. And also, the most important thing, it's gonna make you not take on jobs that aren't worth it. Because if you're in the auto body industry, we've all caught ourselves doing this. Like we're in a bind, a customer comes and we're like, a job that should be about $3,000, we're saying, okay, you know what? I'll do it for $2,000. I'll give you a break. It's a pretty simple job. It's a front end refinish or whatever, right? And then we do it, and then the paint reacts, or the paint we get fisheye or something, right, in the paint, and we're like, dang man, this was supposed to be the easiest job, and like I've been working on this car for 3 weeks now, and so you kick yourself in the butt for doing it. And the reason why is because you made that decision when you were in scarcity mode. You needed the money because you didn't have no other source of income. So you say, you know what, I'm just gonna do it. So you actually lowered your self-value. You lowered your value. You try to do something to help someone out. It backfired on you. Now you're having to redo the work. It's actually costing you more to do that job because you operate under scarcity, because you didn't have no confidence. You didn't have no support. You didn't have nothing you didn't have no resources and savings. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, you didn't have no money saved, so you had to make this decision that cost you more money. Okay, so get out of the scarcity mode. Stop operating under scarcity mode, because as a technician, you're gonna kill yourself, man. You're gonna kill yourself trying to live paycheck to paycheck. You're gonna stress yourself out, and I'm pretty sure if you're living in scarcity mode, you probably don't have a healthy diet. So that's even adding to the stress, okay? Focus on getting in the confident mode, getting more confident. When you're operating in confident mode, and it's not gonna take thousands of dollars to get in this thing. If you commit to just putting a small portion aside every week from your check and give it to someone, hey, hold this money, hold this money, hold this money, hold this money. I guarantee it's gonna start to add up. Before long, you'll have some money in there to where you can say, you know what? I don't have to worry. I got my light bills covered. I get paid. I got my car bills covered. my house payment's covered, my rent is covered. I'm starting you're starting to build that confidence, and you're starting to take this weight off your shoulder of all these bills and all this stuff piling up. And so what happens is you start to get more in a confident state of mind. And I'll give you an example. This week. We had a customer that was calling us. He was emailing us that he wanted us to give him an estimate through email. And man, the car was all smashed in the front. And it was, you can't do an estimate that accurate through email, right? And so one of my guys, he was trying to figure out how to tell the guy that he needed to bring it in so we can do an accurate estimate, but he didn't want to tell him, he didn't want to really tell him straight up because he thought that the guy would want to go somewhere else. And so I said, hey man, I said, dude, you're operating in this scarcity mode, I can tell. And he's like, why do you say that? And I said, because you're not being really transparent with the guy. Like, let him know what's going on, dude. And he's like, well, what if he goes somewhere else? I said, give me the phone, let me show you. I called the customer, I said, hey man, I said, let me tell you what. I said, your car is bad, dude. I said, you need to bring it in right now, dude. I said, you need to bring it in, drop it off, bro. I said, let me take care of all the paperwork for you. I said, we won't do nothing until we actually got some solid numbers. I said, you know what? Matter of fact, I'll get it towed for you right now for free. I'll pay for that. He's like, man, you're gonna do that? I said, I got you, man. So after I hung up the phone, my guy says, man, did you know that dude or what? I said, no, man. I said, you just gotta have confidence. You know, I had confidence in myself, and I have, allocated resources that we can apply to do this stuff. You know what I mean? Because I said, you know what? If this job wasn't like an insurance claim, it wasn't worth our time, I would have not done it. Okay. The reason why is because we operate in a confident environment here. We make sure that with the jobs that we take on are going to be jobs worth our time. So apply this, man. Apply this. If you're in the auto body industry, man, really make the transition and really value your time, man. You spend so many years just, perfecting your craft, especially like you have Sata jets, you have Iwatas. Those guns are not cheap guns. Those guns are a minimum of $500. You got Snap-on tools, you got Matco, you got $10,000 toolboxes, man. Value your time, value your trade, value your experience. Put a price tag on it, man. Put a price tag on yourself. Value yourself. Stop operating in scarcity mode. Get out of this scarcity mode and be more confident. You have the tools. You have the best tools. You just need to build this confidence. That's all you need, baby.